Hey everyone, Chelsea here from A Frugal Homestead. Today I have a ton of peaches. I've got lots of peach canning planned. I am making juice today. I'm combining it a little bit with apples, so we're making like a peach apple juice or just a peach juice. So I will kind of walk you through that, and then make sure you check out some of our other peach videos. We're going to have one up for canning peaches and how to do peach freezer jam. We're just going to be doing all the peach things. So make sure you check those out too. But first today, canning peach juice. First things first, for peach juice, you are going to need a juicer. We use the same juicer to do apple juice and grape juice, and we have videos on that, so you can check those out. But I have had my juicer on the stovetop for 20-30 minutes. It's boiling, it's nice and hot. So that's to start. In this pot here is just water, and I already have some hot peaches in here in my wire mesh basket. So we're going to bring them over here, and I'm going to put them in my water here, trying to be super graceful about it. There we go. So this is my box of peaches. I'm whittling it down slowly. These are peaches that are dirty, so we just put them in some water to soak. And these are the peaches that I just pulled out. It's starting to cloud up the water a little bit. Let me show you what I do here. So these peaches are nice and hot, and I'm just going to peel the skin off of them. And then I'm going to pop the pit out. Now, for juice, you probably could put the whole peach in along with the pit, but everything I've read says with juice, you'll get a different flavor if you leave on the skids in the pit. It won't be, it might have like, I didn't say what it would taste like, but a different flavor. So when I do my grapes, I leave the stems on because I'm too lazy to pick my peaches off of it. My grapes off of it. But for my peaches, I am going to skin them and pop the pit out. So I'm going to keep doing this until I have a full bowl of peaches, and then I'll show you what's next. Alright, so I topped off the juicer with the peaches that we just peeled a cord. And now we're just going to let it sit in this juicer and let it cook down for 30-40 minutes. And then we will filter the juice. Another thing that I didn't mention is while this is juicy, I went ahead and took my big canning water bath canner, and I filled it with water, and I'm just letting it boil. The floaties on top, I actually used the leftover water from the steaming water that steamed off the skins of the peach, and I put it in here. Why? Makes it just a little bit faster because that water is already really hot, so it brings it to a boil a little bit faster. Typically when I'm juicing, everything's sticky anyway, and I usually wash my jars before I put them back on the shelf. So this actually just saves me a step. People are probably going to think that's weird and maybe unsanitary, but that's just how canning goes sometimes. Like, one other thing that I didn't mention while things are juicing, I got my big stock pot, my water bath canner. I filled it with water, and I have it going on my stovetop. This takes a little bit of time to get to a rolling boil. And since I've put all my peaches into my juicer, I want this water going. Juice is starting to flow, so I took the hose down. It has this clamp on it that keeps it out of the way or stops the juice from flowing. And then I have my jar here. So I'm just going to release the clamp a little bit, and we're going to start filling this jar up. And we're going to fill it up so it has about a 1-inch headspace. And it's fun to watch it fill up. It's very rewarding. A little bit more. All right, that's about right. And then I'll just pull this out. put it up here for the time being. So we're gonna grab our jar and bring it over here. So I have these 2 yummy jars of peach juice. I did put some apples in here, so it's kind of an apple peach juice, but I'm gonna go ahead and wipe the rims and put some lids on them. All right, so we're gonna take our juice that has lids and rims. We're gonna put it in our hot water bath here. And then we're going to lower it down and cook this in the hot water bath for 10 minutes. And then it'll be ready to sit on the counter for 24 hours. The timer just went off for our peach juice. So we're gonna take the lid off here. It's nice and boiling. Now I told you this is 10 minutes in the water bath canner, and that depends on your elevation. So if you have higher elevation, you do need to add a few minutes to each one, and you can just look at the online guides through the USDA. So I'm just going to pull that juice out. Look how pretty it is. It's nice and hot. I always put it on a towel so that the jars don't break, going from a really hot surface to maybe a cooler surface. The temperature change does make a difference. Let's see, this thing's a little stuck. There we go. So there are 3 finished jars of juice, and we still got our juicer going, so we're gonna have more. I just did those 3 just for time and convenience, so you see how it worked with the water bath canner. So you just keep doing this over and over again until you have all the juice that you want. Now I did look it up, and when we're talking about core fruits and palm fruits, you can water bath can the juice, and you should be good because there's a higher acidic level. But you do want to make sure and follow the instructions on whatever canning book or canning website that you are going to, and follow your altitude to make sure that everything is good to go. And that's it. That is how you can peach juice. It's not as hard as you think. And we will drink it. We will condense it. So right now this is, or excuse me, we will not drink the condensed juice. We will do about 1 part juice to 1 part water. And if you feel like it's not sweet enough, you can always add a little bit of sugar or sweetener, honey, something like that. You can combine it with other juices, right? You could do apple peach juice or peach pear juice or something like that. I will say it's really hard to find recipes online for peach juice. It took me a while to research and find what the regulations, the USDA regulations are for canning peach and pear juice, because I wanted to make sure that we were safe. And again, it did say you can water bath them for the 10 minutes and you should be good to go. So hopefully this helped you. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and we will see you in our next video.